Hey guys, this is Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001 here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. So this movie review, I'm going to be reviewing a 2004 animated movie that was made by DreamWorks Animation, and was the third computer animated movie ever made. Comes after Ants and the Prince of Egypt from 1998, The Road to El Dorado and Chicken Run from 2000, Shrek from 2001, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron from 2002, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas from 2003, and Shrek 2 from 2004, and that is Shark Tale. So the plot of Shark Tale got this shark named Lenny, who's not acts like a shark. He's more like a vegetarian shark. He was pretty nice to other sea creatures under the sea in Fish Town, with another shark, which is Lenny's dad, named Don Lino. And then later on, Lenny and Don Lino became both sharks and lives under the sea. And then later on, Lenny and Don Lino are running away from other sea creatures in Fish Town and under the sea, and the other sharks are going to live. And then later on, they got this fish named Oscar, who became a whale wash wrap in worker. And then later on, they got this fish named Oscar, who wants to work at the whale wash, become a rapper. And then later on, Oscar met this female fish named Angie, which is Oscar's best friend. And then Oscar and Angie wants to be a relationship together in under the sea in Fish Town. And then later on, they got another female fish named Lola. And then later on, Oscar met this puffer fish named Sykes, who lives in the office in the penthouse in the Fish Town of Under the Sea. And then later on, Oscar gets gagged and tied up by these two jellyfish brothers named Bernie and Ernie. Then Bernie and Ernie are singing Three Little Birds, performed by Bob Marley. And then later on, Oscar was still gagged and tied up. And then later on, Lenny and Don Lino and then later on, Lenny and Frankie, another shark named Frankie. And then later on, Lenny was trying to eat Oscar the fish. And then later on, Don Lino has died, and Don Lino, also known as Frankie, has died. And then later on, Lenny's crying about Don Lino as her dad died. And then Lenny's dad died in the funeral. And then later on, Lenny was singing a sad song in Funeral with the other sharks. And then later on, Oscar became a shark slayer for right now, with two jellyfish brothers named Bernie and Ernie. And then later on, Oscar the shark slayer must work together to try to defeat the bad guys. The fishes will defeat other fish defeated sharks in the Fish Town under the sea. And then later on, Oscar defeated Lenny. And then later on, Oscar punches Lenny the shark, another dead shark. And then later on, Oscar the shark slayer, Lola, Angie, Bernie and Ernie, Sykes, and other sea creatures in the Fish Town we're here to save the day in Fish Town. And then Oscar will work at the whale wash, become a rapper in under the sea in the Fish Town and under the sea. So that's for the plot for this movie. So what do I think of it? I think Shark Tale was an awesome DreamWorks animated movie from 2004. The music is good, voice actor is good, the animation's good, screenplay's good, layout's good, story's good, song's pretty good, performed by Sean Paul and Ziggy Marley, Justin Timberlake, Will Smith, and other singing performers. Sound effects pretty good, and the colors are pretty good. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. Have you seen Shark Tale in theaters back in 2004? And the answer to that question is no. I have not seen Shark Tale in theaters back in 2004 because I was 3 years old, because I was too young to go to the movies. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. Will you recommend Shark Tale to our friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I highly recommend Shark Tale to our friend, which that was an awesome DreamWorks animated movie from 2004. So anybody, if you hate this movie, then I respect your opinion. I know the animated movie's kind of both same exact, kind of both Finding Nemo and Shark Tale both at the same time. But I still prefer Finding Nemo better than Shark Tale. Shark Tale's an alright movie. Shark Tale is an alright movie. Finding Nemo is made by Disney Pixar. That came out in 2003. Finding Nemo is the 5th Pixar animated movie that was released in 2003. It comes after the 4th Pixar movie, Monsters, Inc. from 2001. Well, you guys been wondering, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001. What will you rate Shark Tale? I'll rate Shark Tale 8 out of 10 stars. That was an awesome DreamWorks animated movie from 2004. This movie was released in theaters on October 1st, 2004. Along with that includes a short film called Club Oscar, which came out in 2005. Which that was a great short film anyway. So, well, thank you guys. And that's it, guys. So that's my movie review on Shark Tale. Goodbye, everybody, from me, Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001, for me saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for Alex Movie and Video Game Corner 2001.